Yeah, good morning, guys. Today we will discuss about Java arrays. First of all, we discussed about what is an array, how you declare an array, how many types of arrays are there in Java. So we will discuss each one by today's class. So first of all, what is an array? What are the types of array? What is meant by one-dimensional array and multi-dimensional array? So this is we discussed by today's class. Okay. Now, what is an array? An array is a collection of similar data values with a single name. Because, for example, while we declare 10 variables, then these 10 variables are stored in different places in memory location. While we searching or retrieving the data, then it takes more time because these 10 variables are stored in different locations. But here we are declaring only one variable, single name we declared with multiple data values. So that is the reason an array is a similar data type. Same data type, like for example 10 variables, 10 values. The 10 values you are declared with a single name. That is called an array. An array can also be defined as a special type of variable that holds multiple values of the same data type at it. So that is the reason when we are find only the first variable where it will be first value where it will be stored, then automatically the remaining values are having internal links, means same sequence the values are stored. That is the reason we find the remaining values very easily once we find the first value where it is stored in the memory location. This is the advantage of an array, and no need to declare n number of times. Only one name you are declared with, we are given like a size. According to that size we are assigned that much of the values. This is called an array. So types of arrays. So before discussing about the types of arrays in Java, array definition generally we discussed. In Java, arrays are object type. Already I told previous classes, especially discussed in the data types. So at that time we discussed the two types, primitive type and object type. So here arrays are object type and they are created dynamically using new operator. Means we allocate dynamic memory allocation. There is no any static allocation. Directly we declared dynamic memory allocation by using the new keyword. Every array in Java is organized using index values. How we store the values by using this array? We are using index. So always index starts with 0 and end with n minus 1 or size minus 1. So there are two types of arrays. One is called one-dimensional array, another one is multi-dimensional array. These are the two types of arrays. Now, how you declare, how you create an array, how you declare the arrays. In Java programming language, an array must be created using new operator. Please remember, always you declare an array by using new operator and with a specific size, because array is fixed size, because how much of values you need to declare or you need to assign. So that is, you must declare the size. The size must be an integer value, not like byte or short or long. Always you declare array size is integer value only. So this is the syntax. We are writing data type followed by array name you may declaring that the square brackets equal to new data type, not the new variable. Here you are declared new data type followed by the size. Or that square brackets you may declaring while you declared at the time of data type, directly you declared that the square brackets then followed by the array name. Please observe the first one. The square brackets you declared like given that the array name or variable name, or you may declare that the square brackets at the time of declaration of the type, the square brackets followed by the array name. That is your wish. Then you declare the size. According to that size, you assign the values. This is the one way. Or else, sometimes you may declaring directly without declaring the size. Please observe here. In this example, int list equal to 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Here I am not declaring the size. Please observe here I am not declaring the size. So, based on the declaration of the values, internally it creates the size of the array. So like this also we declare that the values. So here simple example of an array. Here I am declaring, please observe, int list equal to new int of 5. The meaning of this one is, here I am declaring the integer type array type of list which consisting of the size is 5. Already I told, while you assign the values we are using the index numbers. So always index number starts with 0. Here I assigned list of 0 equal to 10. Means the first position, that first position is indicating here 0th position, like an using a index. So list of index position as 0 equal to 10. So like I assign the first value. Now I am declaring that the value here. And we find out the length of the array. Because here you are declaring the size as 5. So we find out the length of the array by using the function name is called length, list dot length or array name dot length. So like this we declare the we find out the size also. Okay, so here we are declaring that one, right. We are directly declare the values also. Then array index out of bounds exception, because here always we assign the values or access the values by using index number only. But once you declare the size, we must assign the values according to that index number only. If that index number is out of bounds, means it is greater than the size, then automatically it rise array index out of bounds exception. So in this example, here I am declaring the array size, the values are 10, 20, 30. Means the array size is 3, 0th position as 10, first position is 20 and second position is 30. But here I am assigning the fourth position equal to 10. But what is the original size? Only 3. 0 position, first position, second position. Like this, the size is, internally the size is 3. But you are trying to assign fourth position is indicating 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Means the size is like 5. Then the fourth position you assign the 10. No, it is not considered. Because the original size is 3, but you assigned at the fourth position the value is 10. Then it rise array index out of bounds exception. Array index out of bounds exception. Okay, right. Next, There are the two types of arrays. One is one dimensional array, another one is multi-dimensional array. What is called n-dimensional array? Means whenever you are declaring an array with one subscript, that is called one-dimensional array. So already we declared the syntax of array. It is like one-dimensional array. Data type, array name, given that the square brackets equal to new data type with size. Like this we declared one-dimensional arrays. So please observe in this example. Here I am declaring dynamic values, because in Java, while you assign dynamic values, we are using scanner class. There are the three ways to give input dynamically. One is you may using scanner class, or you may using console, means console class, or you may using the files concepts called stream, buffer reader. So by using this buffer reader, we read the data from the keyboard, but mostly we are using scanner class. So here please observe, this scanner class is available from the util package. So you must import java.util.scanner. So then automatically the scanner class is available. Now scanner read equal to new scanner. It is having the one parameter system.in. So it takes the input. So here I am declaring the integer type of value. So we are using next int. If you need to read float values, next dot float, next dot char. So like this we are using next dot double. Like this we are using the method. So size equal to read dot next. So we assign that the size dynamically. Now short list equal to new short of size. Then automatically that size what you entered, now it will be fixed as the size. Now we assign the values. Now what are the values you entered? Each value is assigned to the list of I. Please observe here. List of I. So it's already I told it starts from 0th position. So list of 0, list of 1, list of 2, list of 3, like this. Now here we are using for each statement, for that you are using for int I list, then sum equal to sum plus I. Now finally we are find out the sum value. So like this we are declaring the values dynamically. And next one is multi-dimensional array. Multi-dimensional array is, it may have two-dimensional, three-dimensional or n-dimensional. Means for two-dimensional we are declaring the two subscripts. If three-dimensional we are using three subscripts, like this. Please observe the syntax. Data type followed by the array name, two subscripts equal to new data type. First one is the rows, another one is columns. Please observe. What is the first subscript you are entered? That is called as the rows data. What is the second subscript you are entered? That is called the columns data. Or directly you are declaring the values. Data type array name equal to value 1 comma value 2, value 3 comma value 4, value 4 comma 5 comma value 6, like this. You are directly enter the values also without declaring the size, like here. You are not declaring the size. Okay. So this is the simple example for the multiplication program. Here I am directly taking that the values. Then matrix multiplication, already you know the syntax. Simply you are writing like this. Yeah, please observe. B value, yeah. C of ij equal to C of ij plus A of ik into B of kj. So like this is the major logic for the multiplication of the two matrices. Finally we will get that the values. Okay guys, right.